Alrighty guys, and welcome back to World of Tanks, and today we're going to be taking up the Type 59. We are here in Mountain Pass, and I'm not platooned up with anybody this time, but I'm going to do pretty good solo in this tank. In the next couple of videos, you're going to find out kind of how little ammunition this tank actually has. I only have 25 shots of regular AP, but I commonly find that if I do pretty well in the game, I run out of ammo. At least AP ammo. I usually end up firing APCR by the end of the game. And I don't know if this one or the next one is the one where I almost run out completely, but one of these ones I will run out of, almost run out of ammo, so spoiler. Anyways, we're trying to go over here and get here fast enough so that nothing spots us. But just in case, turn our turrets that way so that you can't shoot the entire tank, you have to shoot the hull, which is still a pretty big target, but it's easier to hit. Or it's harder to hit, rather. Now, I have 6th Sense, and I didn't get spotted there, luckily. But the 5916 did spot quite a few things, so... Luckily, we now know that the T-54, the T-20, and the E-50, they're pretty much the most dangerous things I thought to come over here, besides heavy tanks, are camping. So that's a positive. Certainly made me feel better about this, and I'm basically sitting here so I can peekaboo with anything that tries to come around there. And I get a little impatient and just move up over here where this 5916 is. I'm going to get a little bit tunnel vision up here when I'm doing this, unfortunately. It's going to come back and kind of hurt me, but for right now, it's fine. Trying to see if I can't hit this 50 or T-54. Not very much of his turret that I could see. Luckily, bounced that Tiger. Oh, there we go. Way to go. Alright, way to get a little bit of that tunnel vision. Going after the side armor. And there we go, kill number 1. Now we have to deal with this T-20. One hit. Centurion bounced, possibly. Another hitting him. Now let's see if there's anything over here. Already down to 19 rounds. So me and the Centurion are going to push up. Yeah, maybe not right now, maybe in a second, but eventually we will push up. Looks like we're going to try and get some shots on this T-54. Centurion does have the top turret, and I believe he is using the 20-pounder, though. Not the top, the L7 gun. So this T-54, is he going to push up past those rocks? Oh, maybe. Yep. Come on, a little farther. A little farther. You can't hit him. There you go. Oh, butt shot there. And the Centurion takes him out. Maybe he is using the L7. I'm not familiar with the Centurion, to be honest. Wow. Lucky bounce there from that T-30. It's a testament to this armor. It is very trollish. I mean, it can take some crazy, crazy bounces. Now, luckily, this T-30 is not elite. He does not have the 155, which you'll find out in a second, the hard way, obviously. Now, it's been a pretty decent game. 1,400 damage, almost 1,500, and we've taken out the not the T-54, we took out that IS-6, but we've helped take out 3 or 4 tanks, so that's pretty good. Now right over here, I want to break off from Centurion so we're not just one large line that can get shot by RD. And I'm going to go over here and try and see if I can't spot any of these tanks. And I don't see the little light bulb coming up, so I'm not spotted yet. But it doesn't look like there's anything over here, because all the dots left as soon as the T-30 got spotted. Let's check. Nope, nothing. Alright, now it's time to deal with this T-30. T-21 took out that ISU. With a comment, sorry, what am I thinking? Comment, so I'm gonna push up here and try to see if I can maybe get a lucky bounce off this, T-30. Centurion takes out the T-21. Right now I'm thinking, oh man, this T-30's probably got that 155. He can one-shot me, and I don't want to push up too far. Take a crappy shot there. Run away. Oh, M12? What? Shoot that. Angle the hull. Come on. Angle the hull. One shot. Oh yeah, that's the 120. Unfortunately, what that means is that it reloads faster. However, when you only have 6 health left, it's kind of easy to shoot.
We fixed the track. Get going.
So that's the first game. Let's check out the second one, guys. And today we are going to be on Malinovka. So, as you can see, XVM has us winning at 36% chance, which is not very good at all. But luckily the enemy team kind of throws away this advantage pretty quickly. So I'm basically asking for help right now to go to the hill. I think I get some decent help. Nothing too fancy. I think I get maybe the Indyne and the Super P. I don't exactly remember. But this game is the one I was talking about last game, where there was a lot of shots fired, and basically almost drained my entire ammo rack. If you watch my Master Tanker video, which is on my channel, that one I do believe I run out of AP shells and end up having to use APCR, but in this one I won't. Typically found that this medium tank can find weak spots pretty well. It's decently accurate. It does have, I mean, this tank is a very fun tank to drive in my opinion. It's kind of like a tier 8 T-54. It's very fun. Good armor, pretty good gun, good DPM, decent mobility, decent get up and go. Well, not really decent, it's pretty mediocre get up and go. It's not incredibly accelerate very fast, but it's okay. Kind of weird that I went in front of the church there. I don't know what I was thinking. It's probably why I got spotted there. You saw that. Normally you want to go around the back of the church so you don't get spotted. There's a little bit more bush cover and stuff, but looks like artillery tried to take a shot at us, and they're gonna, I think, take a pretty big chunk out of us up here. And this artillery player is pretty good, so you're gonna be sure to watch out for him. So we got an Indyne, an M445. That's what it was. Came up here with us. Now, if you notice, I'm turning my turret there to 90 degrees to my right. That's so that if something is shooting from over in this area, it's going to hit my turret or the side of my hull, which obviously would penetrate the side of my hull, but not my turret. Whereas if I just left my turret like this, straight forward, it would hit the side of the turret, which is very easy to penetrate. Now, if you want to see which is better, the Type 59 or the T-34-3, here's a good example of why I think the Type 59 is better. Pretty crappy shot there. I definitely should have aimed better, but right now I'm just lower plate. And unfortunately for this T-34-3 driver, the lower plate on the Type 59 is actually thicker than the upper plate of the Type 59, and the upper plate is pretty good. So I almost soloed that T-34-3, almost 1,000 damage to it, when it's only got 1,300 health. It's pretty good. And I probably, had he stayed to fight, I would have probably done it without even getting hurt. Shot there in the Carnarvon. And within 3 minutes of the battle, I'm up to 1,222 damage. Not too shabby. Here and see if I can get some shots on these guys. Super P, try and shoot the old cheek. Must have gone south a little bit. It's a pretty hard shot for this tank at this range. This gun doesn't have incredible amounts of punch, so you really have to aim for weak spots, but it's accurate enough where you can do a decent job of that. So I don't take any shots from Artie. Don't want to sit still for too long like the M4 just lost his life. Moving over here so I can see if I can shoot some shots on this M445. And of course, as soon as I make it over here, he backs up and I can't hit him. I was thinking about going after that E25, but then I decided better of it, just purely because I don't like that get spotted. But it doesn't matter, I got spotted regardless. So, I'm trying to back up, swerve a little bit so that I don't get hit by artillery, or hit that easily by artillery. Stay back so this E25 doesn't proximity spot me. Oops. Want to knock down trees, back up. I may be paranoid, but this tank does not have very good armor from the very, very top, like you shoot straight down like artillery would. It can't take a lot of shots from that angle. Some nice shots, side shots on this T-34 over here. I don't know what he was doing, just rushing through an open field. Track, and I don't think I did damage to him. But I get the assist damage for tracking him. So kind of a stupid idea by him. Type 59's moving up. He's firing gold, which makes this... Basically, this armor is very good against AP. However, gold users really can go through this like butter. However, he seems to not really want to play this tank very well, and showing me his side armor several times. I don't know if he saw what happened to the T-34-3 when it came up here, but he obviously wasn't paying enough attention. Still firing APCR. If you look down in the lower left-hand corner, very clutch shot there. I mean, that was lucky that went in. He seems to be not aiming very well. I don't think this Type 59 knew what he was doing when he came up here. This was stupid of me. I know that, I mean, looking at the map, that there's a stir email down here. Bad shot right there. But there's a stir email, there's most likely a BS wagon, SD-12244, all this stuff in the woods. There's SD-12244 already shooting at me. This was not a very smart idea, to say the least. This tank does not have very good gun depression. I had a good shot on the side there, but completely missed it. Now I'm down to 7 rounds of regular AP ammo, and this Type 59 is just getting completely lucky now. So I'm getting kind of mad, so I just back off. I don't want to have to do with anything with them. waste more ammo. I've only got 6 shots left. I need to make those shots count. Of course, to still make money, I can fire the APCR and I'd probably still make plenty of money. It's just that, I mean, I feel like I'm cheating when I do that. Now we have 7 minutes left, 1900 damage done, almost 2000, and there's still half the enemy team left. Now this part gets a little campy, so we'll fast forward through it. Just trying to see if I can't generate some kinetic energy or something like that, I don't know. Nothing. Alright. Pretty sure nothing happens for a little bit. Alright, right now, I'm just like, alright. Trying to get a little spot there, nothing. Alright, there must not be much watching it, otherwise I probably gotten spotted. So, seems like a good time. Because I know that the SU-122-44 is still down here. But I'm not entirely sure where he is or what he's looking at. So, I'm going to go up here. Try and angle around. Nope. Fast forward through this a little bit. Oh, there's the BS wagon down there. That's a welcome sign. Oh, there he is. Alright. That's a good sign. I know where he is now. Back up so I can get off his spotted list. Alright, not spotted anymore. Now we go in for the kill. Making sure I'm not spotted. Alright, let's go. Got a really lucky shot there. Turned in his butt. Got the ram kill. He's done. Get behind this little ledge here so I get a little bit of cover from anything. That butt sex. Alright. Now time to push forward. Now at first I was like, what is happening? Is 112 seriously pushing through all this without getting shot? And I was surprised. The enemies actually made I think, a decent move in trying to pull together to maybe defend one area instead of being spread out and not being protected by each other. And I didn't realize this, and I am now, as we're doing this game, like, wow, we were literally sitting up on the hill while these guys were moving back. Why didn't we push forward earlier? I think it's partially because of this nature of this map. I mean, there's always TDs down there, and as soon as that BS wagon was spotted, I was like, oh, alright, now I know that that's not there. Don't have to worry about it. Auto aim. It's probably gonna get killed. I was like, wait, really? It's not gonna get killed before I reload? That's why I turned. Alright, lucky miss. I think this is where Artie plants one in me. I thought he planted one in me before. Nope. Maybe not. Alright. It's kind of stupid of me to drive straight forward at artillery. Whenever you drive artillery, you should drive at an angle so they have to turn their hull and their gun, which makes the reticle incredibly large. 2 shots left in the battle. Fired 23 shots. 2600 damage on the dot. Not too shabby of a game. Only 1 kill though, ironically, so that is that game. We've got one more for you guys. Stay tuned. Alrighty guys, today we're platooned up with Panzer Ace, Kecker 2012 in his Lu, and Panzer Centurion 1. And we're in Lakeville, and a pretty good chance to win. So with this setup, we're going to go town. Kecker doesn't have a medium tank, which is why he brought his Lova. So we are going to be heading to town.
Time to roll out.
So let's get going. Try not to ram into people. This is what I hate about the start of the game, is people not realizing they're gonna cut you off, and yeah, kind of annoying sometimes driving fast tanks like that, but whatever. So we're gonna go town. I like to go through town this way. You see the windmill? Kind of spaz there. I like to go through town this way just because it's pretty fast and you can get to some decent spots. Although I don't usually take the turn that one. Usually I will drive through straight to the church and then cut up over the hill. Like I'll drive in this road, cut up like that. However, I kind of did to cut a little earlier. Not sure why. I don't know. This is usually the spot I'll take. Side scrape right here a little bit, see if there's anything quick that comes through. Usually I sit in this position for a short amount of time, then yep, move. Just because you don't want to face that. In that position, it's not a good spot to face heavies, just because the sidearm of this tank is pretty lackluster. It can bounce shots, but only if they hit the tracks, and the tracks don't make up quite a bit of the side of the tank. So good players will shoot where they can penetrate. Now this AMX firing from the middle, not entirely sure where, but it's obviously shooting at us, so I don't want to stick around for too long. There's only an FCM over here and a T20. What to do? I think right about now I tell Panzer that we should probably push forward. And then Kecker shows up. And I'm like, yeah, we got 3 guys here that would know what we're doing. Alright, let's just push up. So I'm gonna move up and I'm gonna side scrape past this corner, which is what I love to do in most tanks, is just side scrape past corners. That way you don't have to show your lower plate to enemy tanks. However, there's nothing over there. Oh, what are you doing? Alright. Not sure what that was. A little bit butt sex there. Not what I wanted to have. Did not realize that both those guys were there. That was interesting. So now that I'm down to 100 health, I have to basically play cautious for the rest of the game. Oh, Panzer ST fell. Yeah, no, Panzer ST fell. That's revenge, by the way, bud. Don't want to sit here because I know that AMX is over there sniping. Take a shot at this Hellcat and completely miss. Troll gun shall troll. Alright. Artie. Plant one on him. And he's done. KB2. Derp. 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 Gonna move over here and see if I can't hit that BS wagon. And I can. Of course, bouncing, you know, that's fine. It's not like it has like 20 millimeters of armor everywhere. Sure, I'll leave him with 12 health. That's always fun. Don't really have a shot on this Hellcat unless he backs up. No. Alright, move up. Don't want to move up too far, but we'll move enough. So now Panzer and Kecker are done. I'm basically a one-shot. I am a one-shot for everything on the enemy team. So I have to play really cautious right now, which is not a way you want to play this tank. This tank is very good at being aggressive, and it thrives in being aggressive a lot. Hellcat taken out. I got spotted by it though. So now I'm gonna go hull down right here. so the only thing that these tanks can hit is wall. Took a chunk out of something, not sure what. Don't want to get hit by the M12, so shoot him, back up. Don't want to get hit by an RD. He was definitely aiming at me, and our RD takes him out. Weak spot city. 1900 damage done. Pretty good. Big Panther 2, or do I... No, completely miss him. That's fine. He'll miss. Alright, put a shot in him. Down to 400 health. Put another shot into him. And he's out. Alright, now an IS-6 on T25-2/2 rather, our left. 2 kills, 2400 damage done, not too bad of a game. I really like this tank. These games aren't overly impressive. I mean, they're pretty good games, but they're not like the best games you'll ever get in this tank. And there's 3 kills then. And I've gotten games where I've done 4000 damage in this tank, because I've shot every single shot and penetrated. I mean, this tank has a very good potential to do a lot of damage. The biggest problem it faces is not being able to hit the side armor or weak spots on a tank. Accuracy is pretty good. It does get some trollish shots, as you saw in that last game, and it bounces quite a bit against pretty thick armor. I mean, it only has 180 penetration, which is pretty average on a tier 8 medium tank, to be honest, but it's certainly doable. If you are used to the T44 playstyle, or if you have played the T54, you'll know how to play this tank very well. Both of them are very mobile. The T44 not so much, but the T54 has got good frontal armor, and its gun has a lot of DPM, which is a lot like this tank. It literally is a copy. I mean, this tank is literally a copy of T54 made by the Chinese. So it's a very fun tank if you can use it right. And I would say that even though it's not in the store, if you can get your hands on one, I would highly suggest it. It's one of my favorite premium tanks to play. It's one of the only premium tanks that I have that I actually play because I enjoy playing it, not because I need money or because I need to grind something. It's because I enjoy playing this tank, and it's because I love this playstyle. Medium tanks are my playstyle. I love it. The only bad thing is that there aren't a lot of medium tanks I like, because most medium tanks don't fit a medium tank playstyle. I mean, you look at the N9 Panzer, it's not a medium tank, it's a mobile sniper. I mean, you look at the I don't know, what do we have on Centurion? I mean, that thing basically has a speed of a IS-3 and a turret. I mean, that's about it. It's got a pretty good gun, but not very fast. What else do we have here? Just trying to look. Panther 2. Panther 2s aren't very good. I don't know. The T44 was okay. It's just that this tank at tier 8 is much better. So, I don't know. I really like this tank, but I think that you have to know how to play this playstyle before you get it. Anyways, guys, like, comment, subscribe. I will catch you guys later, and I hope you enjoyed this. See you guys.